you know, accomplish a lot of things in life, we should be some kind of a leader. If not, we can try to have some of the characteristics that a leader might have. Okay, so that was the vocabulary part of today's lesson. All right, so we have a little matching activity. I think you have seen this before. You have practiced this before. So in this matching activity, as we always do, we have to match the vocabulary to the images. All right, so some of the vocabulary I'm going to read right now: staying fit, failure, fitness, leadership, and number 5 is accountability. So do the matching, and we're going to be just reading your answers and paying attention in order to participate. All right, so after that, we have another little practice right here in which we have to name the athlete. That's really cool, right? We have images and we have to name the athlete. So we have in the first picture, we see a man. He's holding a flag, a Panamanian flag, and he's got a number on his chest, on his shirt. And so who is that? Irving Saladillo? Rod Carew? So take a moment, try to guess who that person is. He doesn't have any hair, by the way. Number 2, we see a man. He's wearing boxing gloves. So who is that? Roberto Duran, Danilo Pinoc? Who's that? So take a moment, look at the images, and try to find out who these amazing sports representatives of Panamanian history are, right? We got great history here of great athletes that are pretty well known here in Panama. All right, then we got number 3 and number 4. Who are they? Then we have a similar practice. And this time we have some international sports. So what sports are those, right? We have 6 options. Number 1, is it tennis? Is it soccer? Number 2, is it baseball? Is it basketball? Number 3, is it volleyball? Is it soccer? Number 4, swimming or baseball? Number 5, is it volleyball or swimming? And number 6, basketball or baseball. All right, so take a moment, try to think and try to participate and give us your answers. In the meantime, we're gonna have to answer some of the questions right now. So what is your favorite sport? Why do you like it? Take a second and try to answer these particular questions. What is your favorite sport and why do you like it? All right, so what is your favorite sport? Baseball, basketball, soccer, swimming, or cycling. We also have cycling and surfing. So take a moment and try to answer those questions. In the meantime, we have a very important guest for today's class, and I think we're gonna have the chance to be able to listen to her, and that is Daphne Valencia from Instituto Rubiano. She's got a great and important message for all of us. So right now, if possible, we're gonna take a sec and we're gonna listen to her. Pay attention, please.
English week, guys. I'm very happy to be here with Conéctate con la Estrella. I am Daphne Valencia, and today I'm going to share with you some quotes from Dr. Seuss, all right? Do you know him? Yeah? That's great. So, the number 1 is, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Yeah? This quote is so true, guys. We should not cry because something ended. We should see the positive side and smile because sooner or later we will realize that it was a good thing. Okay? So, the number 2. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. That's kind of fun. because sometimes we get mortified with things that are so simple. So simple. And many times, if someone doesn't help us, we don't realize how simple it is. And I'm speaking from my own experience, guys. Seriously. The number three and the last one, right? A person is a person, no matter how small. Yeah? I think it reminds us that we are all human, and no matter our age or height or such things, we should value ourselves as such. Yeah? That's what I think about this spectacular quote from Dr. Seuss. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a nice weekend and see you next time. Bye.
Thank you, Daphne. What an outstanding message. I mean, you killed it. So I know our students are going to really appreciate the great effort, from Instituto Rubiano. This is our public schools from Panama, what represented by this outstanding girl. Professor Jose, you might go on.
Yeah, and I have to say, great English, by the way. Sounds like a native speaker. I'm very surprised. Congratulations on those messages. Extremely good. And, keep it up. Alrighty, well, continuing on the topic of today, talking about sports. We were talking about sports recently, and we continue talking about it. So, now I'm going to take a moment to talk about grammar. Some grammar. We have some comparatives and superlatives. This is simple, guys. Comparatives we use obviously to compare, okay? And the superlative is used to highlight the fact that something is the best or the worst of its case, okay? So, of course, there are certain rules that we need to follow in order to make comparisons or to use the superlative. We need to take an adjective, and we have to add ER in the case of the superlative, and EST in the case of the comparative, okay? It is important to highlight that there are some irregular adjectives. For example, good, far, or bad. Those three are irregular. We cannot follow the rules of adding ER to these ones because they are entirely irregular, okay? So, for example, the comparative adjective of good is better, okay? And the superlative adjective of good is the best, okay? And the other one that is very, very common is the adjective bad, right? The comparative of bad is worse, WORSE, and the superlative is the worst. It's the WORST, okay? There are some rules that we need to follow, and we can find some more examples online. Yes, teacher Arjona?
Yeah, I would like to announce to our dear listeners and those, whether they are on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, that today we have a contest. At 3:50, listen to me, at 3:50, we're going to give you this teddy bear, this cat in the hat, plus a badge that we are wearing today. It's going to be given to you, plus the cat in the hat. So what do you have to do, guys? You have to call us and answer a question that we're going to be asking to you all. This is going to be at 3:50 today. So let me give you the phone number so you can call us and answer this question that we are going to ask you today. So it's 507-1637. Once again, 507-1637. Or we have another line for you, 507-1636. All right? 507-1636 at 3:50. You can get this cat in the hat and a badge for you guys. So do not miss this outstanding opportunity to get it. Teacher Jose?
Very good. So we got a prize today. So Recuerden, si se quieren ganar a Dr. Seuss, make a phone call. 350, right? 350. The phone numbers are, I repeat, 507-1637, 507-1636. Si se quieren ganar a Dr. Seuss, solo tienen que llamar and answer the question y responder las preguntas. So, it's a really cool Dr. Seuss, so you don't want to miss it. And also, you get a badge.
You get a badge.
Correct. So, make a phone call. 350. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys. This was everything for today for 8th grade. I hope you enjoyed the class. And we will meet again next week on a Friday of English. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy the weekend.
Bye-bye. Take care, guys.
Somos el futuro de la patria. Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo.
El proyecto del Ministerio de Educación Conéctate con la Estrella también está en la radio. De lunes a viernes de 11 de la mañana a 12 mediodía es el turno de los chicos de primaria. Sintoniza Nacional AM y FM y Crisol. Prepárate para aprender y no quedarte sin saber, porque a las 2 de la tarde se vuelven a activar para los de premedia y a las 3 para los de media. Ya lo sabes, si eres de primaria, premedia o media, esto es para ti. Conéctate con la Estrella, un proyecto de Meduca, ahora en la radio, por Nacional AM y FM, Crisol, y por nuestras redes, Instagram Live, @Nacional FM Panamá, @Crisol FM Panamá, Facebook Live, Nacional FM, Panamá, Crisol FM Panamá, y Twitter, @Nacional FM y Crisol FM.
Conéctate con la Estrella Radio y el Departamento de Inglés celebran English Week este viernes 30 de octubre. No te lo pierdas, habrán clases interactivas para premedia y media, donde podrás interactuar con tus teachers y participar a través de nuestras frecuencias y redes sociales. Este año 2020, el tema será basado en Dr. Seuss, The Cat in the Hat. Habrán sorpresas e invitados especiales.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
Con la visión de fortalecer la participación de los padres de familia y los integrantes de la comunidad educativa, escolar y regional, el Ministerio de Educación, en alianza con las emisoras comprometidos con la formación de todos los estudiantes a nivel nacional, ha creado el proyecto educativo Conéctate con la Estrella.
Hoy vamos a hablar de la comunicación para sexto grado.
Los números naturales son aquellos que nos permiten contar los elementos de un conjunto,
donde miles de niños y jóvenes se beneficiarán con las clases dictadas por profesores a través de la radio para estudiantes de primaria, premedia y media. Una alternativa educativa para los estudiantes que se encuentran en casa respetando la cuarentena por la pandemia del COVID-19. De esta manera, Meduca y estas emisoras garantizan que la educación no pare y que los estudiantes panameños no afecten su proceso de aprendizaje, llevando a los maestros hasta su hogar. Gracias a los 40 principales, Radio Panamá, Más Música, Radio Mía, RPC Radio, Telemetro Radio, Osana Capital, TVN Radio, Nacional, Crisol, Radio Hogar, Radio Católica, La Voz Sin Fronteras y Radio Mi Favorita.
Conéctate con la estrella, es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro.
Hello everyone and welcome once again to our Friday classes. We have a special, today is a special day because we are celebrating English Week and we have a theme. Our theme is the great and amazing Dr. Seuss. And well, there is a lot of things that we can say about Dr. Seuss and all the great stories that he has written and all the stories that we have enjoyed as children. So one of those is the cat in the hat. That's why we see all themed up. That's why we see the red tie and the badge. And look at that. That is English Week. So there are a lot of things and that we can tell you today, and a lot of things that we should appreciate about English. English is a beautiful language that will lead you guys to great opportunities. Today's topic, and right now, my dear colleague.
Hey, what's up? 1, 2, 3, check. Hey, we're checking, guys, if you're writing, if you're taking notes, whether it's your notebook or your booklet. Our English department feels really proud of having you all here today. through Nacional FM Panamá or Crisol. This is an initiative from the Ministry of Education designed only for you guys. So please take advantage of this outstanding opportunity. As my friend already said, we are happy to be celebrating this outstanding day only for you guys. Today we have some special greetings from students from Loma del Naranjo School to Professor Arcelio and his students. Listen carefully to what they have to say. Let us listen, please.
Morning, my name is Dixon Igualada. I study at the Loma de los Naranjos Educational Center. Greeting, Conéctate con la Estrella Radio. Greeting to my teacher Arcelio Pérez, José Arjona. Thank you for helping us.
Good morning, my name is José Reyes. I study at the Loma de los Naranjos Educational Center. Greeting, Conéctate con la Estrella Radio. Greeting to my teacher, Arcelio Pérez José Arjona. Thank you for helping us.
Good morning, my name is Lorena Cordero, student at the Loma de los Naranjos Education Center. Greetings, Conéctate con la Estrella Radio. Greeting to my teacher, Arcelio Pérez, José Arjona. Thank you for helping us.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
The future of tomorrow. Those great messages from those dear students. Thank you for that. Those messages that you provide. We cannot be and feel more proud of you. All right. So in the meantime, we have to continue to today's topic. Besides English Week and Dr. Seuss, we also have a topic, which is ecology and society's responsibility. That sounds complex. Ecology and society's responsibility, right? That sounds like many words. So some of the objectives of today's are celebrating English Week, like you already know, demonstrate natural conservation, and practice reduce, reuse, and recycle, and that we'll be able to, in the end, to write about the importance of citizens' responsibilities in our society, and that we can use grammar structure correctly in a paragraph. Okay? So, ecology and society's responsibility. Developing this topic, we will learn about the responsibility that we have as a society to protect our environment. So we as human beings should and must take care of the environment. All right? So this is our responsibility because we're talking about our homeland, our Mother Earth, and we need to take care of it. Did you know that they coined the term nerd, which first appeared in his book, If I Ran the Zoo? This is a cool fact about Dr. Seuss, right? Mr. Arjona?
Yeah, I would like to highlight and emphasize the point, teacher, that the word coined, it's like he created it. I mean, he created it, he made up the word, and today this word is very known when people study a lot, right? The nerd, and especially in this book, If I Ran the Zoo. Continue, teacher.
Yes, and we don't have to believe and think that nerd is something that is bad. Actually, no. Nerd, I think, in my opinion, means a very smart person, okay? So if you're considered to be a nerd, then you're a very smart person. Alrighty, so we continue right now with the vocabulary of the unit right now. You remember that you have to repeat at home and practice, okay? The vocabulary is to practice and be repeated. So let's go. Number 1, recycle. Number 2, reduce. Number 3, reuse. Number 4, sustainable. Number 5, climate change. Number 6, volunteer. Number 7, landfill. And number 8, light bulb. You can match the images to the vocabulary as we are reading it, okay? We always put some images so you can relate to the vocabulary and have a better idea. Everything is a lot better if we have an image in our mind or right here on the screen, because you can make the relationship between the image and the word. So we have a little matching activity. It's going to be really quick. We have 5 words, 5 images. Simple. Reduce is number 1. Reuse, recycle, volunteer, and landfill are the rest. So you only have to do the matching and send us your answers. We're going to be reading them. We have another practice. In the meantime, as you guys complete that one, we have some more practice for you. And by the way, this is 9th grade, okay? This is 9th grade. Can you mention some ideas about our responsibility with the ecology? What does that question mean, right? So think about it and try to answer. I'm going to read some answers that I'm getting on Instagram right now from Caitlin. She says that 3 is A.
Correct.
And that number 2 is letter C.
Correct.
Very good. That's right there. Exactly. Do you practice it at home, Caitlin? Send us your answers also, so we can add a little more. And remember to answer the other question. Some ideas. Mention some ideas about responsibility with the ecology. Teacher Jose.
Yeah, I have special greeting here on WhatsApp for la comunidad Los Pilares para la niña Bianca Rodriguez. She is listening to us right now. So greetings to you, Bianca, to the community of Los Pilares. Thank you so much for being with us.
Very good and well done, Bianca Rodriguez. Keep working and keep practicing. We're very happy.
Teacher, who's on Instagram? Why don't we greet them?
We are greeting them, of course. Arlene, it's saying, my name is Ginilitz Rivas. And Jason says that it is important to recycle materials in our didactics or assignments. That's right.
Indeed.
Absolutely right.
Indeed.
Alrighty. So we have reached the topic of explanation, right? So we have some important definitions here and important, I would say, protecting our planet starts with you, okay? That's what I meant. Some message specifically for you to care about the planet, right? So bike more, drive less. That's number 1. Use your bicycles to go to your work, to go to your friend's house, to go anywhere. You can choose using your bicycles. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. You know the 3 R's, pretty all over the place. Educate. It's important to be well educated about the things that we have to do, all right? Be volunteer. Try to be volunteers. Volunteer as much as possible, helping the environment, okay? And, well, those are some of the messages that we have. Now, Teacher Jose, do you have a message?
Yes, teacher. I think we do have a phone call from a student. So let's receive the student. He said or she says that he or she has a question for today. So please, with the call right now.
Good.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
I'm Ricardo.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. How are you today?
Fine.
That's awesome.
Teacher, could you tell me how do you pronounce the following verb in the past work and like, and give me some examples?
Okay, thank you. What is your name first? What is your name?
My name is Ricardo Espinani.
Ricardo, could you please repeat the question once again?
Okay. Teacher, how do you pronounce the following verb in the past? Work and like.
Okay, okay, so you're basically asking what is the pronunciation of the verbs like and work in past tense, right?
Right.
Allow me to explain. First of all, you have to understand that these 2 verbs, like and work, are regular verbs. What do I mean by regular verbs? They end in ed, but they have 3 different kinds of pronunciations. Now, remember that you're not looking at the spelling of the verb, you're looking at how the verb is pronounced. All right? If you have a verb ending in the following sounds, let me do it for you. In the following sounds, let me repeat once again. If those verbs, the sound ends in the pronunciation is going to be voiceless. All right, voiceless. And then you could do or say something like That's the pronunciation. So then you say, in past, worked or liked. Let me give you other examples. Asked, walked. Then you could also say finished. And these are some of the examples. Did we answer your question, Ricardo?
Yes, thank you very much, teacher.
And thank you so much for calling. Keep on calling. So we need more questions. Excellent. Have a good day. Enjoy and happy English week.
See you.
Bye. Teacher Jose?
Well, excellent. I love the explanation and the new sounds. Well, this is important to know because in English, we have different sounds than in Spanish, okay? So those were some of the sounds that we use for ending verbs in regular, okay? So that was really amazing. I had to read some messages.
For sure.
Jason says, I think you should give the gift to who has been attending all classes. What do you think? Do you agree with the idea?
Students are getting ready for the contest, and I know you really want this Dr. Seuss, the cat in the hat, plus the badge. Remember that you have to call at 3:50 to the numbers that we're going to give, and you have to ask a question in order for you to get this outstanding teddy bear, the cat in the hat.
That's right. You have to answer the question, okay?
Teacher, what are the phone numbers?
Okay.
It's 507-1637. Let me repeat it once again.
Yes.
Teacher Jose, you could repeat the second one?
Of course. 507-1636.
So please write down, grab a piece of paper, a pencil, and write the number 507-1636. Remember, you have to call the first person calling and answering our question. You guys will get it. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Okay, well, so quickly a greeting from Caitlin to his little brothers, Kenneth, and little siblings, Kenneth and Kiara, who are with me connected from Pedregal. Greetings to Kenneth and greetings to Kiara because they are also listening to us right now. Very good, Caitlin. So, to move on and try to wrap it up, we also have to talk about the irregular verbs. We were talking actually about the irregular verbs, and the phone call was about that. Mm-hmm. So, we have two kinds of verbs. Regular, as the teacher said, and also we have irregular verbs, okay? So, it is quite simple because the regular verbs, they have a regular ending. They end in ed, all right? So, like the examples on the first column to the left, you can see the regular verbs are all in the past, all finish in ed. They all finish in ed, all right? And as you can see in the column to the right, they all end differently. They don't follow any rules. That's why they are called irregulars, okay? Because they don't follow any rules, all right? They have a specific pronunciation, and, well, about verbs, there's nothing much we can do, okay? We just have to learn them by heart. You just have to study, sit down, and try to learn them, okay? You can put them in context using sentences. That sometimes also helps, okay, to understand the context of the verb, all right? So we have some practice in here. What is the past tense of the verb? We have 3 options. Actually, we have 6 options in here, and you just can give us the answer. What is the past tense of copy? What is past tense of go? What is past tense of drop? And the past tense of buy, which is the correct pronunciation. It's spelled B-U-Y, but you pronounce it buy. And what is the past simple tense of the verb fly? And number 6 is build. So take a moment and try to come up with the answers. So you have the options right there, and you only have to answer.
Those on Instagram, Teacher Jose, can answer.
Correct.
You can say your answers to these past tense regular verbs,
all right.
And we have also some irregular. So we mixed it up a little bit.
Exactly. They are mixed up with regular and irregular right there. So take a moment. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the assignment of today. Well, we have a great class, great topic, English week, celebrate it and feel happy. But you also have to write 5 sentences using simple past tense about things you did to help the environment. Remember to write a capital letter, at the beginning of each sentence and a period at the end of it. Apply the use of the given structure as much as you can and use to learn vocabulary when needed. Do not forget to draw or paste a picture to illustrate your sentences. Teacher Jose.
Yes, definitely. Today it has been an outstanding day. We have enjoyed to the maximum all of these activities, and those students who are with us, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, or those listening to us on the radio, definitely this has been an outstanding journey. Happy English Week. Do not forget this day. It's an outstanding day to remember, so keep it up for the memories. We're very pleased and happy for these results. Do not forget to practice. We have speakers today. They provided you with great information to be applied in the future. But this future is in the near future. So put it into practice a lot. Use your booklet. Write in your notebooks. Go back to your notebooks where I just get into Panamanian holidays. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Protect yourself. Once again, thank you so much for this. Wishing you all a tremendous weekend. Teacher Jose?
Thank you so much, guys. Celebrate English.
Bye-bye. Take care.
El futuro de la patria. Conéctate con la estrella. Es el proyecto de todos.
Con la visión de fortalecer la participación de los padres de familia y los integrantes de la comunidad educativa, escolar y regional, el Ministerio de Educación, en alianza con las emisoras comprometidos con la formación de todos los estudiantes a nivel nacional, ha creado el proyecto educativo Conéctate con la Estrella.
Hoy vamos a hablar de la comunicación para sexto grado.
Los números naturales son aquellos que nos permiten contar los elementos de un conjunto.
Donde miles de niños y jóvenes se beneficiarán con las clases dictadas por profesores a través de la radio para estudiantes de primaria, premedia y media. Una alternativa educativa para los estudiantes que se encuentran en casa respetando la cuarentena por la pandemia del COVID-19. De esta manera, Meduca y estas emisoras garantizan que la educación no pare y que los estudiantes panameños no afecten su proceso de aprendizaje,